Hi, Tom J back here for another installment of King of Craft Beer Reviews. Today, from Sierra Nevada, we have some Sierra Nevada Octoberfest. Okay, now this is the first year Sierra Nevada, they started a collaboration program with several German breweries. So starting this year, 2015, you're going to be seeing them each year, starting with this year, come out with a different beer. With a collaboration with a German brewer. So this year they chose a very, very well-known brewer in Germany. It's a Brauhaus Regale, which is a very well-known and very well-established brewery. As a matter of fact, let's see. Yeah, they've been around since 1368. So I would imagine they know how to, get around a beer or two. I would imagine they know what to do. So, yeah, this beer in Men's Magazine, Men's Journal, was rated this year as the #1 Oktoberfest. That's why as soon as it came out, I had to try it and see if they were right or not. So that's what we're going to do now. Just to give you a little background on the Oktoberfest, it's this type of beer it's a Märzen German lager. Märzen is the German word for March, so it's the March lager. So as the story goes, back in the day, back in Germany, a long time ago, hundreds of years, the German purity laws would not let any breweries brew beer past March. So starting in April, they were not allowed due to they were afraid of infection and different types of things. As the weather got warmer, they did not want them to brew beer. So in March, they brewed as much beer as they possibly could. They stored it up, and then at the end of March, like I said, they stored it up, and then they let it lager in, say, like a stone cellar or a cave for the summer. So the whole summer was spent just lagering the beer. Then in September, I believe it was the second week in September, they would release the beer, and that's how this beer started becoming a favorite for Oktoberfest, because it coincided with the Oktoberfest festival, which has been going on in Germany. It's a whole nother story. I won't get into that. But anyway, that's the story behind the Märzen lager. Yeah, most of these Märzen lagers are very malty, very bready, very malty type beer, malt forward beers. So I cracked that open. We're going to get this into a glass. Okay. I did not get the you have to pardon me here because I did not get the ABV on this. I believe I remember seeing that it was 5.7 on the ABV. I don't know about the IBUs, but I don't think we have to worry about that because these beers are notoriously low in bitterness. Okay, so this poured out a beautiful, clear, golden, dark golden color. It's got almost a two-finger head, off-white foam, small bubbles. You have some nice carbonation coming out of the bottom. Not a tremendous amount, but I could see some stream coming up right through the middle. It looks great. Beer looks great in a glass. Yeah, looks good. Okay, let's get a nose on it. Oh, okay. Bread. Bready, malty, like brown bread. Crackers, biscuit. A little bit of a floral note to it. It's got a little bit of flowery smell. That's the type of hops they use. That's usually those very gentle German hops. It smells a little spicy too. It's got a little spicy smell. I can't explain the spice, but it's got a little spicy edge to it. It smells great. If you're a malt lover, this is right up your alley. Okay, I'm going to dive into this. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Enters your mouth a nice sweet burst, bready, malty, right up front. Delicious flavor. It's a nice sweet middle. Like I said, continuing with those flavors. It's got a slight hoppy back, not much, just a little bit, just to give you a slight little kick at the back. And it finishes off nice and soft with almost a. Just give me one sec. Yeah, almost like a cornbread type of finish. It's kind of leaning towards almost like a corn, which I love that. It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. Now, it does have a little bit of a corn flavor. I can assure you, this is an authentic Oktoberfest made in conjunction with an old-time brewery from Germany. I'm sure they did not use corn in this. Germans do not do that. They stick to their German beer purity law, which is I think it's the Reichsgeboten or something like that. I'm not sure. I think it's Reichsgeboten. I might have that wrong, but I think that's it. Yeah. So beer is delicious. We're gonna go for a mouthfeel here. Refreshing, light to medium, nice effervescent type of carbonation, not overwhelming, just enough to tickle your tongue. It goes down like easy, like really, really easy. Look at the lacing on this glass. Wow. Well, I gotta say, for the style, okay, it's not my favorite style in the world, but for the style, it's absolutely delicious. I have to say, they did well with this. It's great. It was a great success with this collaboration with the Brauhaus Regale. Yeah, good stuff, Sierra Nevada. All right, so we're gonna let this warm up a little bit and enjoy a little bit more of it, and then I'll come back. We'll give it another shot then. We'll see what happens with the flavor, see if it changes. I didn't detect any alcohol with the first round here, not at all. It's not that it's very high in alcohol, but I didn't taste any at all. So it's well hidden. It's masked very well. So we'll see what happens when I come back and see if we can get what else we can coax out of this. Hey, Tom J back here for the King of Craft Beer Reviews. We're continuing our review of the Sierra Nevada Octoberfest 2015. Okay, as I said before, I just wanted to go over this real quick. This is a collaboration with Brauhaus Regale, which is a very old and established and well-known and well-respected brewery in southern Germany. The commercial description, I missed this before, so I just wanted to tell you what the commercial description is. On a trip to Germany this spring, Sierra Nevada Brewing Company finalized its inaugural partner, Augsburg's Brauhaus Regale, for a brand new Oktoberfest beer. Released each fall starting in 2015, the collaborative seasonal will feature a different German brewery each year. The partnership blends centuries of brewing tradition with modern spirit, giving craft drinkers the ultimate Oktoberfest, a Bavarian festival beer unlike any they've experienced in the United States. So that's the commercial description of this. I have to agree to a large extent with what this says. It is a very, very authentic tasting Oktoberfest. Is it the best I've ever had? It's within the top 5. I'll put it to you that way. Is it the best? No, it's not. But with that being said, I've had many dozens of Oktoberfest, dozens and dozens, and this is in the top 5, so that's saying something. Anyway, yeah. So in the break, I looked it up. So it's got a 6% ABV in it. Okay, so I let it warm up, And the malt flavors are really coming through here, and the floral aroma on this beer. It's beautiful. Yeah, it kept its carbonation, stayed pretty true to form. Didn't rise in alcohol any, can't detect anything. Overall, very good Oktoberfest. Very, very well made. Good job, Sierra Nevada. And Brauhaus Regale. Very, very nice collaboration. You did the style proud. With that, I'm going to finish this up. Oh, man. That's a tasty brew. This is definitely made for sessioning. Yeah, you can pound down some mugs of that stuff. Show up in an Oktoberfest festival somewhere. They put this thing on tap. You'll be going crazy all day. It's awesome stuff. Okay, time for a rating. Okay, for me, 1 out of 100. I'm going to give this a 92. A 92 out of 100, which is it's excellent. It's an excellent beer. Yeah, it's bordering on world class. I would say it's maybe just a pinch below that. I mean, like I said, I haven't had every one there is. Obviously, I don't live in Germany, but I've had dozens, and I've had foreign, I've had German, from Germany type beers. I've had Eyanger, I've had them all. Poliner, I've had them all. What's the other one? Hacker? Yeah, I've had them all. Anyway, so that's an excellent score for this beer. If you see it out in the stores, just remember, this is a one-time only. You will never see this again. They're never going to collaborate again. They're going to collaborate with a different brewery next year, but never again will you see this collaboration. So this particular beer, one time only. Try it out, or else you're going to miss out. Okay, this is Tom J. signing off for the King of Craft Beer Reviews. Until next time, remember to drink responsibly.